2017-18 was a remarkable year for the Air Force hockey team. While many expected the Falcons to make another run to the NCAA Tournament, no one expected them to do it through the kind of adversity they would face. From the first game in Alaska, which saw the team lose a key player for the entire season, through the balance of the campaign, 18 separate players were lost to injury for a total of 217 man games. 6 players went down for the rest of the season. Due to some expert shuffling by the coaching staff and a collective effort that rivaled the best ever seen, this team was able to accomplish what only 2 previous Air Force teams had done, making their way to the brink of the Frozen Four. After an early home sweep of Arizona State plus road wins at Bemidji State and Canisius, it looked like the wheels had fallen off for the Falcons. A 14-game stretch saw this team lose 9 times, tying twice and winning only 3. The shining moment, a 6-3 beatdown of Colorado College.
Now a shot goes in off the mark, and a shot in to score! Eric Baskin on the doorstep. The puck deflected right to him, and he beats LeClaire top shelf. What a way to start the game for the Falcons. Now the Falcons in behind the net. 17:50 to go. Now out in front and a score again for Air Force, Kyle Mackey. Berg skating right down the middle, trying to split 2 defenders, and a backhanded shot kicked away by Christopoulos. Penalty for Air Force is over, and they got a 2-on-1 back the other way, and they got a goal! Great give and go there from Tyler Ledford to Jordan Himley, and the Falcons have now opened up a 3-goal lead. Colorado College controls in their own end. And now a wayward pass, no one there except Tyler Ledford picks it up, skates in and scores! Now to the near circle. A give and go right out front, and they score! And they'll skate over the blue line. Tyler Ledford takes a shot, made it a goal! And here come the Hats. And the Air Force Falcons have retained the Pikes Peak Trophy with a 6-3 win over the Colorado College Tigers.
With the win, Air Force held on to the Pikes Peak Trophy, named in honor of former Falcon and Tiger coach John Matcheffs. It was jointly created by both schools in 2013. The Falcons have retained the trophy for the first 5 years of its existence. In January, Air Force began to put together its typical second-half push, starting with a big win over the team that would eventually win the Atlantic Hockey regular season crown.
Levin comes the other way with it, takes it in deep, centers out front. Stone on the doorstep, pushes it ahead and scores! Out of there, picked up by Lancaster, 2-on-2, going the other way. The shot saved, made by Christopoulos. Rebound, another shot. Christopoulos makes another save. Out to the blue line, kept in by Abood. Sends it across for a shot. Save, rebound, score. Pierce, Coomer. Down low on the goal line to Basket. They get it back to Maynard for the one-timer. Bingo! Power play goal. Mackey pulls up, turns, shoots behind. Mirageous wrister, back of the net. Game over. Final score here tonight, Air Force 5. And Mercyhurst won.
That win seemed to propel the Falcons on as they were unbeaten in 12 of their next 15 contests. The wins included a sweep at RIT, arguably the toughest place to play in conference play, another sweep on the road at Niagara, plus one more sweep at home against then first place Canisius.
They'll drop in along the doorstep, circling and scoring the 3rd power play goal tonight. He'll circle behind, good setup shot and a goal! And here we go, man advantage, 2-on-1. Air Force sent in, what a shot, what a goal! Beautiful feed to the point. Boji sent in and a goal! The go-ahead with 2:20 to go in a second.
Taken right back by Air Force. And here's Kuchera up the left side, 2-on-1. Ben Kuchera lights the lamp. Air Force 3. Canisius 2, final score, Cadet Ice Arena tonight.
A win and a tie in the concluding series on the road at Robert Morris gave the Falcons a final 13-11-4 mark in Atlantic Hockey, good enough for a tie for 3rd place and a first-round bye. An incredible leap from 9th place on February 1st, but only good enough to secure a 3-game playoff series at rival Army. As expected, these two service academies played to a draw after 2 games, with Air Force taking Game 1 5-3, the Black Knights taking Game 2 1-0. The third game will go down as a classic, as neither team scored in regulation, and a bit of luck would prove to be just what the Falcons needed.
Way out. However, his pass is broken up. Ledford, high slot, looks for help, fires a shot. Deflected, they score! Oh my God, they killed Teddy. Ledford has scored on a deflection. And Air Force has Army's number. They win 1-0, and Army season comes to an end.
The win was the Falcons' first triumph in overtime in their last 18 tries, and it earned the team the 3rd seed at Atlantic Hockey's Final Four tournament in Rochester, New York. First up at the Blue Cross Arena on Friday night was 2nd-seeded Canisius.
They've got it low below the goal line near side. In the circle, Smeltzer sends it across for a shot, and a save by Billy Christopoulos out of nowhere. Call the cops. Billy just robbed somebody.
Unbelievable, Jay.
Mirages at the point, steps to his left, takes a shot, and battles around in the crease and finds its way to the back of the net. Ledford gets it to Levin. Levin fires away. That one's saved and then poked back in. The Falcons pounced on that rebound. First power play goal of the year. Air Force wins the draw. Mirages at the point with the shot. Save! Rebound! Put back! Score! Air Force Falcons go for number 7 in Atlantic hockey back here tomorrow night.
Billy Christopoulos had earned a 2nd straight shutout, his 5th of the season, and the Falcons headed to the AHC Championship for the 2nd straight year. A rematch of last year's title bout with Robert Morris, which the Falcons won by a single goal. This time, it wasn't that close.
And it's rimmed in by Air Force from there. Boomerangs around, and a shot and a score! Out front! Himley, Hake, goal! Air Force. Brady Tomlak retrieves it though, keeps it alive and gets it to Kopaka, who pounds one home! Jonathan Kopaka, the drive, back of the net, bingo! 3-on-2. Into the Air Force end. There's a centering pass and a shot out front. The save by Christopoulos. Puck comes loose. Boji will keep it alive for Air Force with the defender on his hip following him all over the ice. That's Dorwitz. Boji will shoot. That one is blocked. Comes back to Boji. Tries again. That one is knocked away. The rebound is pounced on and put back in by Air Force. And we've got a 3-0 game. 5 minutes into the 2nd period. There's a takeaway. Giesler out front with the shot. Bingo! Giesler. Goal. Air Force. To the left of Christopoulos. Boji comes away with it, feeds Saratori, who gets it to Kyle Hake. Hake at center ice shoots for the empty net. Dilly, goal, Air Force. And they're celebrating in Falcon Land tonight in Rochester. The Falcons go 7 for 7 and back to the NCAA Tournament.
Air Force has now run their record to 14-2 all time at the Blue Cross Arena. They are 34-11 in Atlantic Hockey Tournament games and 17-5 when facing elimination in AHC play. The 7th tournament title in 12 years earned Air Force a date in the big dance against the NCAA's top seed, St. Cloud State. The Falcons refused to believe the hype about the Huskies and confidently skated into Sioux Falls, South Dakota for the West Regional. This team believed it was here to continue their season's work, and they would not be denied by the best college hockey had to offer.
What an opportunity for Lazat as he goes in. A beautiful save by Christopoulos. We're tied.
Billy the Greek has been great here in the first period. It stays scoreless. Bad clearing attempt by Schultz, and it's knocked in by Ledford. Now we'll see if this goal stands up. Was it played with a high stick? But what a mistake by Schultz, and Air Force makes him pay. That's a goal. Air Force leads it 1-0. Tried to move it to the front, but he fell down. Now Cook, he goes in, and they score! Tyler Ledford on the pass from Cook, and it's 2-0 Falcons. 14 minutes to go in the game, 40 seconds to go in this power play for St. Cloud. One-timer Asaman, save Christopoulos, and he stones Paling and gets the whistle. Billy Christopoulos is playing out of his mind. Air Force has been blocking shots like crazy. Phil Boji, number 4, 9 blocks today. That ties a career high. He now has an even 100 on the season.
I mean, just incredible game by Phil Bogie so far here. He's been everywhere blocking shots.
St. Cloud State able to get it out of their own end. Blake Lizotte carries in over the line. He'll play it on the right wing for Newell. Back in front, they score! Tipped out in front by Blake Lizotte. And we're keeping an eye on Rennick. David Rennick made a move toward the bench, and now here he comes.
Oh boy.
Extra attackers up and out, 2-on-1. Empty net. Hindley scores! Rennick couldn't decide what to do. Air Force caught him, and it's 3-1 Falcons.
Okay to ice the puck here. You don't have to get fancy with getting the puck out of the zone.
Saratori gets it ahead for Hake. He scores! 4-1 Air Force.
This team, these kids, when we met with these kids, they were such great kids, and you could see the determination in their mind that they thought nobody else believed in them but themselves. And the Air Force Academy is going to head on to the next round.
The win was the first ever for the Falcons over a team ranked number 1, but it's the 9th time in 11 years they've knocked off a top 5 team.
They had the TV on, and I was hearing how they were saying that we were flat tonight. We didn't see it that way. I mean, we made a couple of mistakes early in the game, but they're a very difficult team to play against, and I thought we battled tooth and nail. But the way they sold out to defend that game out, that was a remarkable effort by Air Force.
They're selling out, diving, putting their throats in front of pucks. Multiple occasions I saw, and we couldn't get anything through. And
they're one heck of a team, and we got a good team, and we got a red-hot goaltender behind it all. And when you get right down to it, the difference in that game goes right down. The difference in the game, you gotta say it. Billy the Greek.
We feel confident because we have Bill in the net. Honestly, how unbelievable is he, guys? Like, am I right? He's legit, so we're always confident.
The regional final pitted the Falcons against a Minnesota Duluth team that refused to take them lightly. The result was a quick lead for the Bulldogs, but not before Billy the Greek made another tremendous save.
There's a long stretch pass, and it leads to a breakaway, and a shot, and a save from Dilly Billy.
Sandberg, the defenseman, will drop it back. Tufte fakes a shot, now a drive, save, rebound, they score! They get it past Christopoulos. Barely got in by 1/10,000th of a percentage point over Minnesota. They're playing like they've got new life. There's a drive, they score! Nick Wolf on the blast coming in over the blue line makes it 2-0 Dogs. Mirage is holding. He's off for Cook. That was broken up in front. Giesler scores! Air Force gets a goal with 6:16 left. Here on the power play, Evan Giesler snuck it in.
It came from behind the net. It was a bank shot off of Hunter Shepard. And this power play looked like a different team. Air Force gets some life. And we said they needed a bounce, right? They needed a bounce.
Billy Christopoulos has been pulled from the net. The extra attacker will be on for this face-off. This is Stone. One-timer there by Baskin, and he sent it wide.
Timeout here, but watch Baskin jump out to the middle. He has a great opportunity, and it just gets deflected by Mikey Anderson, the LA King pick.
12 seconds to go, and the face-off far side of the ice. Puck comes out, controlled by the Bulldogs, but kept in at the blue line by Cook. Cook to Ledford. Ledford centers a pass, taken away and cleared by the Bulldogs, and that is going to be the game and the season for the Falcons. Your final score here tonight in Sioux Falls, Minnesota Duluth 2, Air Force 1. The Bulldogs are headed to the Frozen Four, and the Falcons are headed home.
You ever hear that old Vince Lombardi quote? Winning isn't everything, it's the only thing. You ever hear that? That's a misquote. Winning isn't everything, the will to win is the only thing. And nobody can question your will. I mean, that game was going in the wrong direction in a quick hurry. And I'm just telling you, I'm so proud of you. You represented our institution and what our people do, like, I mean, in the highest manner possible. And you got nothing to be ashamed of. I have got nothing, I mean, but the utmost respect and admiration you know, for the substance of this group. I mean that. I mean, like, it was an honor. It was an honor been doing this a long time. It was an honor coaching you, every one of you.
Unlike previous campaigns, this team made major noise in the college hockey world rather obscurely. Only goalie Billy Christopoulos was named to the all-conference team, and with all of the injuries, not a single player racked up gaudy numbers. Senior Eric Baskin led the way with 28 points on 16 goals and 12 assists, and he was one of only 2 players to play in every game this season, along with Christopoulos, whose 1,026 saves were the most by a Falcon goaltender in 45 years. Somehow, despite the Man Games loss to injury, Air Force posted its 3rd straight 20-win season, finishing with 23 Ws. This marks the first time in school history the Falcons have won at least 20 games in 3 consecutive seasons. 8 seniors have played their last for Air Force, but the class of Dylan Aboud, Eric Baskin, Phil Boji, Jordan Himley, Jonathan Kopaka, Ben Kuchera, Tyler Ledford, and Kyle Mackey are currently the winningest class in school history with 86 wins. They are the 2nd class in school history to defeat Colorado College all 4 of their years and were a part of 2 Elite 8 NCAA squads. They combined to play in 1,065 games, scoring 495 career points. While losing those significant contributions will be a blow, the fact that many players saw action this season bodes well for the future. 24 different Falcons found the back of the net this season, and 26 players had at least 1 point. 5 of the top 10 point scorers return, along with Billy Christopoulos, whose .922 saves percentage and 2.06 goals against average will once again make the Falcons a tough team to beat.